times are hard and friends are few.
Now ta-ra to you, Will.
You guys, we are here with viral TikTok sensation, Queen of Scotty Road.
Can't buy us, you know what I mean?
You have had such a moment this year, going viral, going global. What's it been like for you?
It's just been a whirlwind. You know, I'm so grateful for everything what's happened to me. You know, Icelandic, you know, everyone wants to interview me. You know, the Eurovision, you know, they asked me to go to the dress rehearsal. They put me in a box up in the sky. You know, the way it was, you know, champagne food. It was just out this world, and it was an experience I'll never forget.
You know, I know you've had to fight for your place. It's not always been easy. So when you were sipping that sweet champagne the other night, what was that like?
I can be honest with you, and I'll never be big-headed in my life, because what you see with me, Will, is what you get. And we have met before, Will, and you know, we've filmed before on something else. But you know what? I just stood there and I said, well, I've worked hard for this, and of course this is me now. Do you know? And I'm so grateful for but Will, I cannot forget, I'm so grateful, because I wouldn't be here only for my followers. So you know, thank you so much to all the followers. I'm so grateful, because remember, I wouldn't be here only for the liking of yous, and I wouldn't, Will. I really, really wouldn't.
It's beautiful. And what's also beautiful is the other day in Williamson Square, you were in front of Little saying, we've got pork pies, we've got champagne. Tell us about that.
Well, the Little asked me here was to do a live game show for 2 days, and it was just fantastic, and I was so honoured to them. And it was, you know what, it was hard work, but it was worth it. And it was thousands of people what come down to see me, and I went, oh my God. And do you know what, I never stopped. And it was like, come on, it was like something, it was like a game show, and it was so fantastic, Will. Do you know what, I'm honoured. I'm just honoured. I'm lost for words. The first time for everything, though, Will.
Now, I want to talk about your Eurovision experience. Who do you think is going to win based on what you've seen the past week?
Well, as I say, I watched them all. I was there in the M&S Arena. And you know what, Will? I'm going to keep that under wraps.
Ooh.
I have got my favourites.
Okay.
But I don't want to be biased.
Okay, you're very kind. What we'll do in a few minutes is play you some clips, and you can just praise who you want to praise.
Okay.
But it won't give anything away.
No, certainly not. Oh, I don't know. I just might give something, because I have got a real favourite who I really, really like.
Okay, we'll see how your acting skills are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But can I test your trivia then?
Go on.
So who's singing for the UK?
May Muller.
Yes.
May Muller.
What's her song?
I wrote a song.
Yes.
Come on, May Muller, love, I wrote a song. Do you know what I mean?
What about Finland? Who's the singer? What's he wearing?
Now,
you had a lot of that champagne, didn't you?
who did I say was my favourite?
Okay. I think you're cha-cha-chaing over there.
Cha-cha-cha, I love him. Incredible. I love him. I just think he's Eurovision to the tick. Yeah. And you know what? I know I'm UK and all that, but you know what? I'm behind him, because I just love him. So I just love the energy out of him. And you know what? I look at people and I want them everyone to go far, you know, but he's my number one. And I'm sorry, I'm right behind the UK, so I'm right behind you, so don't get me wrong. I want the UK to be number one. But, you know, we all have favourites. And I'm only being honest. You can't get yourself in trouble for being honest.
No, and you can't vote for your own country anyway.
No, well, there you go. Thank you.
Get out, clause.
Got out there, didn't I?
Now, what about Sweden, Loreen?
Yeah, I don't mind that, to be honest with you. But, you know, some of them are very catchy. And as I say, I don't want to really say about certain countries, but some of them were freaking rubbish.
Oh no.
On the dress rehearsal, I looked, I went, it was just, honestly, I went,
Yeah, that's the time for them to work out the mistakes, kind of get used to it.
Yeah, well, of course. But, you know, and poor Ireland, they never got through, and I liked Ireland.
Oh, yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, sorry about
our
that.
neighbours, because here in Liverpool, the Irish identity is so important.
Well, it is. I'm Irish descent. I come from Irish descent.
Yeah.
The Queen of Scotty Road. Do you know what I mean?
Could you explain to folks, what is Scotty Road and why are you the queen?
Right, I am Scotty Road through and through. Scotty Road is a very famous road in Liverpool. And many, many years ago, was a pub on every corner. Everyone was, all the Italians, all the Irish, a very religious place to live.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was a rough place to live. And if you got through that, you got through anything. And well, I am the queen of Scotty Road. And you know what? I'm so proud to be the queen of Scotty Road. But most of all, Will, I'm ambassador to Liverpool.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud to say that now.
What do you love about your city?
I just love everything about it. It's not what I don't love about it. I love the people here. They're so friendly. They make you so welcome. You know, they don't walk past anyone. They just, you know, they help you. You know, if you're lost, you can, oh, it's there, it's here. You know, if they've seen you standing alone in a restaurant or a bar or a pub, you know, they say to you, how are you? How are you keeping? Are you all right? Well, as you've seen it with your own eyes, William, when we was filming something in Williamson Square, Matthew Street, apologise, Matthew.
It was great fun.
What, you've seen it with your own eyes, didn't you? You know how friendly people are.
Particularly when you walked down. We were on Matthew Street walking and literally everyone stopped to say ta-ra.
Yeah, ta-ra to you. Well, everyone was saying it, weren't they? Oh, it was terrible, running over to me, getting things. I know what they were saying. You know what I always say? Time to heart and friends of you. Now ta-ra to you.
Now, I've got to ask you, though.
Go on.
All the crowds, all the people, do you ever feel unsafe? Are you ever uncomfortable?
Well, do you know what? I used to, but I'm used to it now. But so sometimes I know where to go and where not to go.
Okay.
Not that anyone's going to do any harm.
Right.
It's just that when you're in certain places and you're so well known, people are coming up to you and they're only being friendly. Don't get me wrong, and I'm so grateful for it. But sometimes you just don't want them because it frightens you a little bit.
Yeah. No, fair.
You know.
And what does your family back on Scotty Road think of your journey and where you've ended up?
Well, they're so proud to me. So proud. Because after all, I've always been a cook. Not a chef, mind you, a cook, Will. You know, I worked in the hospitals, giving the food out.
Oh.
And then my last job, where I loved all the way, I lived in the Sally Army for recovering alcoholics and drug addicts. And you know what, I used to be a cook who was going at 6 o'clock till 12. And I loved it. They had a high respect for me. I had the high respect for them. And you know what, things happen and I had to follow my dream and my dream's coming true.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so grateful for everything what's happening to me.
I've got to say, working in an environment where people are recovering from addiction, that must be quite emotional. Could you tell us about the experience?
Well, it's very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. I mean, when we worked in the Sally Army, the first rule, you couldn't give any money away, like £10. And because they're addicted to heroin and alcohol, they just used to turn around and say, you know, my mum's sad or my father's sad and I need £10 to get there. And you give them, and it weren't, it was of course for drugs. But you know what, it just break me heart. And you know what, no disrespect what I'm saying, this is only coming from my heart. You could never trust them.
Okay.
You know, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just you try to help, but at the end of the day, Will, it's only up to you if you want help. No one else, you can by all means you can help them, but it's only you if you need the help, and it's only you got to admit you've got a problem.
But how beautiful that you were helping enable them with these meals, feeding people in need. Did you walk away from that feeling more connected to your community?
Well, of course it is, but yeah, it is. But you got to remember, I worked in the Royal Liverpool Hospital and all, giving the dinners, and I used to go in at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I never got paid I got paid at 7 o'clock. So I was going at 6 o'clock because I loved the patients and make cups of tea. And plus, I worked in the women's hospital, maternity, and do you know what? That was lovely. But do you know what? I think that's what it is. People don't realise about me. I'm a very caring person, believe it or not.
I want to talk about this because Phil, the person, and the Queen of Scotty Road, the character, are very different people.
Of course.
Is there anything about you people misunderstand?
Yeah, people misunderstand me because people must think I walk around town or any area going, you're so-and-so, which it's the Queen of Scotty Road, it's a character. And once you get to know Philip Regan, because I am Philip Regan, it's a different person. But of course, I can go into the Queen of Scotty Road like that when I need to. And then sometimes, as I say, when I go out with friends for meals and that, I'm Philip Regan. But then people automatically, even in bars, automatically think they've got to come over and you are the Queen of Scots, you know, but you're not, you're only having lunch or dining out. But I always give people pictures. I might do a little bit of a video for them, because I never say no, because after all, Will, I wouldn't be sitting here with you or anywhere Eurovision or anything, doing films, doing television. I wouldn't be doing nothing only for the liking of my followers. And I'm so grateful in my life, how grateful I am what they've done for me, and from the bottom of my heart I am, because after all, I'm only a working class person from Scotland Road.
And you know, when I talk to people from London and I say, oh, have you been to Liverpool before? They're like, it's my first time, and they're so surprised at how lovely it is. I guess, do you have a message for people who haven't yet been here? What would you tell them about Liverpool?
Well, of course, what I would say about Liverpool, it's the most friendliest city in the world. But Will, this is what you got to remember. We don't class ourselves as English. We class ourselves as Scots. Because we've got our own lingo, our own talk. So we are Scots, our own little country, Liverpool. I mean, the most friendliest people in the world. They help you. The two most famous football teams, Liverpool and Everton. And plus the Beatles, Cilla Black. Well, Cilla Black come from Scotland Road, you know. Anyone who had a heart. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is. And they bring it in, feed you, they help you, they look after you, and they're so friendly people. And I wouldn't change myself about Liverpool, because who I am, Liverpool's made me who I am.
Beautiful.
And thank you. And you know what, I'm so grateful once again.
What's next for the Queen? You've accomplished so much in such a short span of time.
Very.
Where do you go from here?
Well, it's a lot of things what's coming up, and I really can't say, because I've signed, what's it called?
Non-disclosure.
Non-disclosure. I've signed something that it's a big thing coming out. But I can say this, well, I hope so. Los Angeles got in touch with me, and as soon as a big person, I was on soon with them. So watch out for that. That's all I can say.
Hollywood, the Queen is coming.
True that. Very true that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hollywood Hills will never be the same.
Oh, I know. But you know what else shocked me? I didn't know how much all the BBC and all the people on the television all knew who I was. I was very surprised.
This must be, I guess, can you just tell us, the moment you went viral, what was that day like? When did you know my life is changing?
My day was, I was going into work, and people was ringing me when the video went up in the day before, and people saying it's millions going on, and I just sitting there, people send me videos of clubs, drag queens and all, and doing shows and all going, do you know what I always say? This was the next day or few days. You know what I always say? Time to hearts and friends. If you and all the odds going to you. You know, and then all famous people have said my sayings on their programme. You know, all famous people. I was very surprised about that. But I tell you another thing, Will, and this is the truth. I've got a lot of A-lists from Australia and America what follow me, and people have come up to me and said, we love you, and sent me private messages about Australia, the way I'm going, all my sayings are going on in there, and America. I'm over the moon. I was grateful. I can't thank anyone enough, will you? I really can't.
Goodness. It's a really touching story, and I just want to thank you for coming to Lush Liverpool Spa and sitting on the sofa with us.
I want to thank you, William, for inviting me. It's been a pleasure and an honour. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, William.
And let me just give you two small gifts. The first is from Lush Liverpool Spa.
Oh, thanks so much.
Can we go through the bag? I'm curious what's in there.
We are. We've got.
Ooh.
Oh, is this
a bath bomb of some kind?
Animal. Oh, we are. Lush. Salt water, smooth, Epsom salts. Oh, I remember them. That's a bath bomb. Oh, they're lovely.
It's going to soothe your body.
I haven't got a bath. I've got to walk and shower.
You got to sink love.
But you know what? I can always use them, my friends. And I've got what's next. Ooh. Oh, we are an animal test.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we are.
A yellow submarine bath bomb. It's this, actually.
Oh, it's not lovely.
Celebrate the Beatles, clean your body.
Oh, yeah. The Beatles should be doing one for me soon, Will.
The Queen of Scotty Road bath bomb.
Right. And we've got, it's not nice.
Fight animal testing.
Fight animal testing, and that's correct. Yeah. I'm an animal lover myself, and I adore animals. I really do.
Oh, super milk for a superstar.
Oh, it's not.
It's great for your hair. Keeps it moisturized.
that's
Keeps
good.
it healthy.
Oh, thanks very much. Thanks very much, Lush. Thank you so much.
And finally, as a gift from me,
Oh, wait.
you know, we've been talking about this, but to know that the Queen of Scotty Road is holding my book is such an honor, really.
No, it's an honor to take it off your will.
Oh, honey.
But one thing I want from you is a signature.
Oh, we're gonna do that. We are gonna do that once this camera stops rolling.
Oh, thanks,
you
Lynn.
are amazing.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The Queen of Scotty Road, from Liverpool to the world, Hollywood is calling. Do you have a final message for your fans?
Yes, it's you. And you. You know what I always say? Times are hard and friends if you. Now ta-ra to you. Ew. Thank you, William.